First of all, I love my XS Max. Like, all this detail that I'm seeing right now is freaking amazing. But sometimes looking at too much details reminds you of what ain't right. Sometimes I don't like that reminder. Hey, what's going on, peoples? I am Brianna. Thank you guys for tuning back into Disturbriana vlog channel. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe now and click the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified on future videos. So today I wanted to get into the topic of constructive criticism, and you know, it's mainly because that's something that a lot of people lack nowadays. Either they don't have it or don't know how to take it, you know what I'm saying? But I think I'm speaking more so of like who don't have it. With me recording this vlog, and first of all, it's been a while since I did a car ride vlog, so with me doing this, I really had to think about what I was going to say before I recorded to you guys, and I felt like I probably haven't thought about it all the way, but I thought about it maybe 75%. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. Y'all know that the Millennium Tour started over this past weekend, right? I think the shows were Pittsburgh and Atlantic City. If you don't know about the Millennium Tour, it has B2K as headliners. I am a huge B2K fan, especially when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Like, had all the posters. I went to a few concerts back then, and I was like a super fan for real. But it has B2K, it got Mario, Pretty Ricky, Lloyd, Bobby Valentino, Chingy, and the Ying Yang Twins, right? Why do I feel like I'm forgetting one person? If I am, please let me know, but I think I said them all. So it has all of them, right? Out of those two shows, there's been a lot of reviews, and it's been good ones and it's been bad ones. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I didn't want to hear any bad reviews. I knew there were going to be bad reviews. Like, think about it. Groups such as Pretty Ricky and B2K, they haven't performed together in a long while. More so B2K though, because Pretty Ricky, like, they kind of like on and off reunite. But B2K, as far as performing together and all that, they haven't performed in years, bro. Like, maybe like 15 years. Everybody's going to have mixed reviews about it. Obviously, the more they do it, I think the more they'll get better at it. But then in some cases, like, the more they do, the worse they can get. It all depends, right? Basically, I looked on my Instagram timeline, as I would typically do, and one of the women that I follow on Instagram, I ran across her post, and she basically said that she was happy that she didn't purchase a ticket because the concert looks stupid. But she mentioned B2K's name in particular. I didn't know if she meant the concert as a whole looks stupid or their set looks stupid. But I just think that's part of asking questions, right? So with me having a performer background of dancing and acting, I ask these kind of questions, and I have a lot of friends that have similar backgrounds, so we often have these kind of conversations. And then I have some friends that don't have performing background, but they still know how to hold a conversation, right? So I just took it upon myself to ask, you know, what was stupid about it. And she was just like, you know, they look dumb. And to me, that's not enough detail. So I'm just like trying to give some hints, like, you know, in the videos you saw, did he mess up a couple times? Or did they mess up one too many times? Did they not give you what you want as far as energy? Is it because boy bands are not in the 2019 and they just too damn old to really be on stage? You know, give me something. In my head, this is what I'm asking. I think I literally only asked, oh, well, are they too old because 2019 is not the year for boy bands? Or, you know, did they mess up too many times for you? Or which one is it? I think I definitely asked those two questions. In my head, I asked the other stuff. She was just like, they just look dumb and they're old. First of all, I'm glad I came to a stop sign because I really had to get into this, right? So I feel like the only people that are probably out of their league age-wise is the Ying Yang Twins. But the Ying Yang Twins got hits for days, right? So everyone else is kind of if they're not in their late 30s, they're in their mid 30s. Like, they're not that old. Come on now. They were teenagers when they came out. Most of them. Probably except the Yin Yang twins. Number two is that I don't know what criticism you thought that was, but that just wasn't it. That wasn't enough. That's not what I asked you. I gave you 2 hit questions. Is it any one of these questions? Is it something else? Like, let me know. Like, I think she's a vlogger too, and as a vlogger, you gotta know how to give more detail than that. Like, you have to know how to give constructive criticism, because that's part of what a vlogger does. They have their own opinion about stuff, and that just wasn't it. That wasn't it. And I felt like as a vlogger, I would have thought she knew that, and I guess not. In my head, I'm like, that's it? Like, that wasn't even 1% of a criticism. Like, I just feel like just saying something is dumb when you don't like something, it's not a legit reason. That's never a legit reason why you don't like something. And then if you tell me why you don't like it, then yeah, I'm gonna respect what you say. For example, my friend Blair, right? Y'all met her before when we did the hair vlog, right? So she went to the Pittsburgh show because that's where she lives, right? She from Philly, but she lived in Pittsburgh, right? And she was just like, you know, I liked the show, but it could have been better. And she gave me detailed reasons of why she felt like it could have been better. And she also has a performer background. Like, she's an actress, she's a comedian, she's a singer. So she's performed on stage before. She's known the typical performer mistakes and production mistakes and stuff like that. So she was able to give me detailed reasons of why the show wasn't up to her original standards, but she still kind of liked it overall. It's just that she was able to pinpoint certain things that could have been better. And that's what I mean by the criticism. Like, even if you don't have a performer background and you just say, well, you know, I just think that, you know, they're a little too old to try to reunite, and their reuniting flame might not be lit up for that long. Like, I don't know, something as simple as that is a constructive criticism. But just to say that something is dumb is not a good enough reason of why something is corny. Like, it's not. I just thought that was pointless, but to each his own. I wanted to get that off my chest, but I needed to think about it a little bit more before I got it off my chest. Like, what I will say, although I have not went to the concert yet because they don't come to Philly until March 30th, what I will say is that I wish they had a bigger concert budget. You know what I'm saying? I guess an example of that I could give is when I first heard about the tour, I thought that it would have been at like the Wells Fargo Center, like kind of like a stadium type of feel. But when you tell me it's at the Liacouras Center, I'm like, what the hell? So for those that don't know what the Liacouras Center is, especially if you're not from Philadelphia, the Liacouras Center is like a big behind auditorium, I call it. Like, you can have concerts there, people have graduations there, you know. I think the high school fair still happens there, because when I found out about my high school SLA, that's where I went to that fair, and it was at the Liacouras Center. But it's this, you know, big space where you can have like performances and stuff like that. And the Wells Fargo Center is more of like an arena. It's like a stadium. Like, it's more popping. It has more space. You could contribute to, you know, more people with that kind of space. When I found out it was at the Liacouras Center, that's like more of where people would start off at. But I guess as a band reuniting, maybe whoever is in charge of the concert didn't want to, you know, overspend, or they didn't want to assume that things will sell out, so they wanted to play it safe. That could have been what it was. But I feel like if it had more of a budget, it would have been at like stadiums, you know what I mean? So when I look at the videos, and I kind of look like, I think the stage is too small. So what I'm afraid of is when I go, is that I'm gonna feel the same way. Oh, the stage is too small for them to fucking perform. That's the only thing I'm worried about as of now. But I'll just wait to see it when March 30th comes. I'm still actually trying to figure out my outfit. In my head, I know what I want it to be, but I need to actually get it so I can fix it. And therefore, if I don't like it, I have enough time to change it. I'm a huge procrastinator, and I need to stop doing that. But I need to figure that out. That's what I wanted to vent to you guys. Like, know how to give constructive criticism. Like, if you don't like something, let people know why you don't like it, so that although people may not agree with you, you still have the respect of your opinion being heard. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I didn't want to change the girl's opinion at all. I just wanted to know in detail or in a quick summary why you didn't like it, or why you thought it was stupid, why you thought it was dumb, you know? But so people don't know how to give that, and I'm not gonna sit here and try to get it out of you and try to really dig deep and figure it out. Even if you would have said, you know, I'm gonna create a vlog and get into the detail of that, then I'd be like, all right, cool, I'll look out for it. But no, I mean, you didn't even do that, so whatever. What do you guys think about constructive criticism? Do you know how to give it? Do you know how to take it? What is your definition of constructive criticism? Let me know. I will say I used to be somebody that didn't know how to take it, but I got used to it now. If you want to have this conversation with other people, whether it's on the Millennium Tour concert, or if it's about anything else, constructive criticism on any topic. So let me know. But definitely like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll have more stuff for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. I know my consistency is kind of off, but I am transitioning jobs, and not only that, I'm still in school, so I'm trying to get this whole schedule together. Thank you for taking the time out to view me and watch me, and feel free to have a conversation with me, and I will talk to you guys later. You guys have a great day, afternoon, evening, night, whenever you're watching this. Enjoy your day overall. Bye.